it's the day after Christmas. Let me set some rules. We don't return nothing Christmas, so don't bring it to me. Go to Walmart, go to Target, Marshalls and Ross. Do not come to Lowe's with it, because we do not return it. And I mean it. Don't come here.
Well. Are you telling me that people are returning items right after they get them from Christmas? No, it can't be. It can't be. Listen, I know, and I'm not going to sit up here and make it seem like people don't return things normally after Christmas. But this year seems a little bit different. I don't know if you guys have seen the lines. Have you guys seen the lines? Listen, I'm going to show you the lines that go on forever. The lines that people are returning items that you scratch your head and think, you used that, didn't you? You wanted to fake it to make it. You were keeping up with the Joneses. I get it. We're going to jump into it, guys, because it's looking worse and worse and worse.
This is reality. This is the real thing going on. This is, you know what I'm saying?
And I keep telling folks this. The signs are there. The signs are there. I know they're telling you the economy's great, but the signs are right here. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Guys, listen, I also have a newsletter. Yes, a newsletter. And guess what? It's completely free. How can you beat free? You can't beat it. You can't beat it, guys. Also, too, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I've been a lender for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and the description. I've been saying this over and over and over before we even got to this point. I said this year, people are going to overspend, and return their items. People are going to overspend and realize my rent is due. People are going to overspend and think to themselves, why did I buy so much? You know why? Because money isn't flowing like it was 5 years ago. The job market isn't as strong as it was 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And no matter what any of these guys tell you, all you have to do is go to the grocery store. I know these guys are telling you the economy is great. You just saw numbers that said inflation is going down. But they won't give you the inflation numbers for the month before that.
Something ain't right.
They won't give you data because they said, we don't need it. The government was shut down. There was nothing happening. So you're telling me inflation stops once the government stops. Listen. Listen, guys, listen. I'm just a guy on YouTube. What do I know?
This man speaks nonsense.
But maybe if you're one of those individuals who just doesn't believe it, you need to see it with your own eyes, then maybe this video's for you. So let's go ahead and take a look what returns look this year. A couch? Huh. Interesting. Chairs. Oh, someone give those to us as a gift? Chairs. Huh. Gotta return them.
Man, I'm dead.
You see that, guys? Yeah. Did you see that? She's returning chairs. People are returning Christmas trees. People are returning things that it's obvious you were trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's obvious that you couldn't afford it beforehand, because why would you be returning it?
Oh, snap.
Let's make this clear. I don't care about you returning items. I really don't. You can do what you want to do, because no matter what I tell you, you're going to do it anyway. So why would I care? Why would I care that you're returning things?
Not my department.
To me, it's more about the amount of people that are doing it. What this says for the economy. How it's going to affect you and your jobs. Because I know, a lot of people would say, Orlando, I hear what you're saying, but people returning things, how can that mean that we're in a bad economy? Well, I don't know. Why are you buying Christmas trees and you just got laid off? Why are you buying a bunch of fold-up chairs? And I'm not saying this is a lady's case, but it just looked like that. But why are you buying a bunch of folded-up chairs that you know you can't afford? And I know what you're saying. Orlando, how do you know she can't afford it? She's returning them. But listen, guys, listen. You don't have to take my word for it. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what people are doing this year when it comes to returns. And these policies they're taking advantage of from these retailers.
Costco's return policy is being abused. Just days after Christmas, unusual scenes appeared at Costco return counters. Large numbers of customers began returning Christmas trees that had already been fully used. Not unopened, not defective, but trees that were displayed for the entire holiday and then brought back once Christmas was over. Along with the trees, large items like sofas and furniture were also returned, many showing clear signs of use. These Christmas trees have no further resale value. Costco's return policy is built on trust. The basic assumption is simple. Customers won't intentionally exploit the rules. But now, that trust is being treated as a loophole. For some people, a Christmas tree is no longer a product. It's a holiday rental. A system designed to be customer-friendly is slowly being worn down by the actions of a few. Do you see this as smart consumer behavior or something that's breaking the trust for everyone? Share your thoughts in the comments.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Costco's not dumb.
I'm not a moron, you know.
Costco's not dumb. Target's not dumb. All of these retailers, they are not dumb. As soon as it becomes a situation for them, they will. And let me say this again. They will stop the returns. This is the reason why I don't care. Listen, you can return till your face turn blue. You can return. Because here is the key factor that I need you guys to understand. Returning your items, returning gifts that you got for Christmas that you shouldn't have bought to begin with, buying items that you knew you couldn't afford from the very beginning and getting that money back, it doesn't change your situation.
Write that down.
It doesn't change your situation. You think that you buying items that you couldn't afford just so you can show people, I'm in the holiday spirit. I'm going to buy gifts that I can't afford. I'm buying items in my house that look like I'm in the Christmas spirit, but I can't afford it. I can't budget it because I'm going to return these items as soon as you guys leave. Just as you know that these corporations aren't loyal, you're not being loyal to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're telling yourself you can afford items that you know you can't afford. You're buying gifts for your kids and your family members knowing you got rent due. And it comes due the 1st.
And now you deal with the consequences.
They think that the holidays are going to just be the holidays. You can't just live in the holidays. There are days after the holidays. And that's where you run up to New Year's. New Year's speaks for something else, doesn't it? New Year's to you means bills are due. It's no longer about new year, new me. It's my rent is due. My mortgage is due. My car note is due. And then it snaps back into people's head and they think to themselves, why did I do that?
What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
Now, I know what you're thinking to yourself. You're saying, Orlando, how bad is it? It can't be that bad. People aren't overspending in a bad economy. There's no way that people would do that. There's no way that people are returning items just to pay the rent. First time, huh? Oh, let me go ahead and show you.
Call me crazy, but I just got done returning my 2 and my 12-year-old's Christmas presents this year to pay rent. They've been acting up. My little 2-year-old, he's always acting like a little brat. And the 12-year-old, she has an attitude constantly. And rent was due. So after Christmas, I returned all the stuff that her family got her because bills are due. And everybody, I've told them to keep it a secret. And they called their grandma and their aunties and their uncles right away. And they're all upset. But my kids are acting ungrateful. And I feel like, why do they deserve anything? Especially when I need rent paid. So I returned everything and I got around probably easily $500 back because I got a lot of family. I got about $500 from returning everything and I was able to make rent now. And I don't know, Like, am I a bad person because I don't, like, think I did anything wrong? Like, I genuinely do not think I did anything wrong. Like,
Listen. She's acting like she doesn't know what she did wrong, but I think she knows exactly what she did wrong. I mean, you could have just told your siblings, you could have told your family, don't get them anything because they don't deserve it. But you didn't do that, did you? You waited until they bought the gifts, and then you returned the gifts because you knew they weren't going to give you money for your rent.
I genuinely do not think I did anything wrong. Like,
Let's just be clear. You knew that. You knew they wouldn't, because how did I know that? Class. Just listen to what she said. You have to listen to the words that people say. She said, kids, I told the kids, don't tell them. Why? Why did you tell the kids not to say anything to their uncle about the gift that they gave out of their heart to their nieces and nephews? I wonder why.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
But listen, at the end of the day, it's her kids. She can do what she wants. So, you know, it is what it is. But for her to get on here to say, why would they get mad? Why are my family members mad? You know why. But guys, my point of showing you this video to begin with is this is how bad it's getting. People are literally returning their kids' gifts from other family members. We're not talking about returning gifts. We're talking about returning gifts from your family members. Why? Why are you returning them? Because you're not budgeting. You're not getting your credit together. You don't take your financial situation seriously.
You are an idiot.
And this is my thing. If you don't take your financial situation, your credit, do you budget? Do you save? Do you do all of these things? Are you making sure you're not living above your means? All of these things. I know what people are going to say. Orlando, I mean, how is that supposed to save me? I don't know. How about we try it first before we go, it ain't working. Because the truth is most people are afraid of one thing and one thing only. They don't want their lifestyle to go down. They want to continue to live in a debt cycle that elevates them 2, 3, 4 tiers over their current lifestyle. But the truth is right in front of your face. You can't afford it. You can't afford it. And you're going to start off 2026. You're going to start off 2026 in the hole. You're going to start off 2026 getting more credit card debt. You're going to spend another $20,000 to $30,000 on fast food this year. And you're going to blame everyone else except you.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
And listen, guys, remember what I said earlier in this video? That a lot of these retailers, a lot of these workers, we saw in the first clip, the lady said, don't even come here. These retailers are saying enough is enough. They don't want to be left with a bunch of returns, especially used returns.
Correct. Absolutely 100% factual.
You had your Christmas tree laid out in your living room. Laid out. It was all personalized, had all your kids' names on it, and then you folded it right back up, and you're sending it right back to Lowe's? You're sending it right back to Target? You're sending it right back to Costco's?
That's so dumb, it makes me mad.
All right, so if you come in to do an exchange or a return and you have no proof or nothing, how do you expect us to go through with that return or exchange? Or you don't even have an ID or nothing. Oh, do you have the card you pay with? Nope. Do you have the receipt? Nope. And I'm like, do you have an ID? I can do a store credit to then buy the ones that you want instead. And she's like, I have a picture of it. And I'm like, no, we can't do that. We need the physical ID. That's our policy. And she got all pissy. She's like, I'm not going back outside. this and that. It's cold.
Let me help you out here. She's never shopping there again. Oh, man. Look, at long time ago, I used to work retail too. And I used to remember customers coming in and they say, you don't give me what I want, I'm never going to shop here again. Good. Thank you. I want to see you again. Woo. Man, let me explain this to you guys. The retail workers do not care. Let me say this again. You go there and say, I'm never going to shop there again. They don't want to be there either. They don't want to be there either. So what are you trying to prove? They're only working this job mostly for a paycheck.
Have a nice day.
I know. Nobody doesn't want to hear that. I know a lot of these guys will tell you they love it. They really love retail. They love customer service. They're lying. Most of the workers there are only there for a paycheck. So when you go there and you say, I'm never going to shop here again, not my business.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Anyway, guys, listen, I could talk about this all day long, but it's going to continue to get worse before it gets better. We know that the economy is continuing to fall off of a cliff. You know, we got a new war that we're in with Venezuela and taking over. Like, it's just so much stuff. And it started at the beginning of the year. Isn't that crazy that we're about to see people's insurance premiums go up by almost 300%. But yet we're still adding on more and more stuff onto the economy that we have to, as Americans, we have to solve so that people can survive. This is the reason why I say you have to take care of you, yourself, and your family first. Why you shouldn't be loyal to companies and governments and politicians and all of this stuff. You need to take things in your own hands when it comes financially. Because no one cares more about your financial well-being more than you. Anyway, guys, if you love content like this, please join the Patreon. We do exclusive content over there. You will love it. Also, too, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you into your first rental property. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.